Curtis A reached out to me, said make a theme song for my show. Said alright, just give me all the details, man. And my homie says he don't know. Well, if you're gonna pay me big bucks, guess I might should have something to say. He said, you know what I bring, I'm the customizing king, nothing else matters anyway. So is he gonna have guests? I don't know. Is he gonna go live? I don't know. What time will it be? What will you see? I'm pretty much in the dark, but I can guarantee he'll be customizing action figures, getting paint all on his fingers. It's art by Akerman. It's art by Akerman. Tips and tricks and conversation, sharing his gift with every nation. It's art by Akerman. Art by Akerman. You best get ready, cause now it's time for Art by Akerman.
All right, welcome everyone to another customizing episode with Legion's Ladies Mod Squad and Art by Akerman. Ladies, how you doing tonight?
Doing
Lovely.
good.
Awesome. Jesse will be joining us, but he went to go visit his parents, so he will be just a little bit tardy. Do see we've got quite a few folks already out there, so let's shout them out real quick. We got Twizzler19 out there, says good evening everyone. Good evening to you too. It says good evening from both channels, so thank you. Toy Butter is also out there, says hello. Well, hello to you. Crom 316. What's up, Mark? Kevin McCoy is out there. Tonya.
Honey.
Hi, honey.
Yeah. Hi, honey. Let's see. We got William Husted here. Says interesting stream from the Horseman this afternoon. Did not see it, so I don't know what I missed.
I didn't either.
Let's see. Jesse Marshall is here. Says good evening, everyone. I know they showed parts of the dragon. I did see something of that. So, Freaks Figures is here as well. Welcome. We've got. Wait, missed some. There's Blake, aka Recon Rage.
Hey,
Let's see. Crom 316 says what I thought this was how they do that. Nope, this is us customizing and having fun. So Rick says evening, grabbing my brushes. They're very good.
Good.
Awesome, Rick.
Benny Torres is here, says hello everyone. Hello ladies. Hello ladies Curtis. There's no comma there, so I'm not sure. Not sure about that.
No, Lady Curtis.
Yeah. Greg says driving home from work. What's up, everyone? Not much. We're just getting ready to create. So, Benny says test shots and Silver Knights are shipping as well. So very cool.
Woohoo!
Oh yeah, William says Silver Knights are shipping. So I guess that's the big news.
Oh yeah, I think we got our shipping notification. Our label was made.
Jesse Marshall says I'm hiding from the Taylor Swift reveal party podcast. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can help hide you. So
Yeah. Jesse, tell Stacey we said hi when she's done.
Benny confirmed that it's ladies and Curtis. So there you go.
Good. Yeah.
Brian Lynn, Carver Custom, says building along with you guys. Very nice.
Yay.
Kevin says, I think Darla should be doing her capes. She's actually sitting across from me right now in her little nook that she just put together. So
Awesome.
yeah.
Hey, Darla.
Hey.
She said, hey. Mark says, I hope you missed that horrible storm, Greg. And we are caught up.
Yay.
So Stacey, looks like you're still working on the figure that you had on Saturday. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm still working on my swig.
Beautiful. Love the colors.
And I'm also going to put a base coat on my diorama I'm making.
Oh, nice. And then Tanya, looks like you're working on that one that you've been customizing as well, right?
Well, she's about finished. I have I've gotten her to the point where I think I'm just about done. I've got to fashion a shield for her, and I've got the pieces and parts. I've just got to put it together. But that's going to be off camera because I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do that. But then I haven't shown her weapon yet, and this is the weapon that I did for her. Has the white and then the gold accents on it, so I'm really pleased with that. But she is just about finished, and I will be working on my next one tonight.
Very cool. Crom says Darla needs her own webcam. She is not a big being on the internet fan, so, or being on camera, we should say. So I don't know if that's going to happen. Let's see. William says Chris demonstrated the articulation of Beathir's tail. Yeah, I saw some pictures of that, so that looked cool. I'll have to go back and watch that. Eddie hopped in, says hello, everyone. Hello, Ed.
What's his name?
Eduardo de Jesus.
There you go.
Benny says that looks awesome, Tanya. And
thank you, Benny.
Kevin says, but we love Darla, and she loves you too. She just doesn't like being on camera. So, but ain't that right? Yeah, she's over there working on puzzles, I think. So, so I am working on this nightmare fuel here. This is a hot dog cat that I have cut the face out of, because this is going to be my hot dog cat costume swig. So this is going to be my swig.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, it's going to be Swig wearing a hot dog cat outfit.
Oh my gosh, that is fantastic.
I also kind of cut open his feet, and I put some ball bearings in there. So I put some hot glue, some ball bearings. I'm going to put some more hot glue, and then going to finish it off with some green stuff, just to kind of add a little weight to the bottom so that it's not so top heavy, so that it'll stand up.
Gotcha.
So
genius.
I don't know about that, but but yeah, so that's what I'm going to be working on. And then I've also got another project. I got to make an emblem for this shield, so I'll be working with some green stuff on that as well. So
yeah, and I will, and I'm so excited. So I was able to get the two figures that I needed, the two little heads that I needed from Dennis Derby.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is going to go, and I should have taken it downstairs to Kevin so he could work on it while I was on here, but we're going to put this on my other figures, like armored leg. So it's going to sit in there like this. And then
very cool.
I'm going to take some of the neck pieces off of here as well and put them down her armored leg as well, so that will be. So I was real excited to get these from Dennis. We're going to start getting her a little bit closer to go as well. So
very cool.
Yay. I'll be so happy when she gets done.
So did you guys have a fun weekend?
We did. So the state fair was amazing. I will say though, like I got tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was very tired, but it was such a fun time. I could spend so much time at the state fair.
Did you get one of those big turkey legs?
Yes, I did. And it was actually better this year than it was last year. So that was fantastic.
Nice.
Yes. And then, yeah, I mean, because it was the 100th year anniversary of the state fair.
Mm-hmm.
So for us, we've been going, I've been going since I was about 18.
Mm-hmm.
My son is 24 and he hasn't missed one yet.
Oh,
but the
cool.
cool part is Kevin's grandmother is 102 And she hasn't missed a state fair since she was born.
Wow.
So for her, it was, it truly is a milestone for her to have been able to go to the horse show. But she's been at every state fair since she was born.
Wow. I bet she's got some stories to tell.
Oh yeah, she's awesome. She is amazing.
Mark says that he's been looking for those skulls that you wanted, Tonya, but he can't seem to find where he put them. So
well, I need one. I thought I was done with them, and I need one more. So Mark, if you do find them, I still would love to have one. So yeah. I did not realize, but her cape has one on it too.
And Kevin, I believe, was talking to you. He said, "I thought it was Joe. It was Joe Suter. I thought."
Yes, Joe Suter. So,
gotcha.
Yes, Joe Suter. You're right, Kevin. I am so sorry. It was Joe Suter. Yes, that's who had them, and I got them from him.
Gotcha.
Yes. Thank you, Kevin, for keeping me straight.
Thanks, honey.
Yes, thank you, honey.
And then TD3 Trooper dropped in, says, "Just want to drop by and say hello."
Hello. Grab your paintbrushes. Let's paint.
Exactly. Or sculpt, or sand, or whatever.
Or whatever, yeah. Let's create something cool.
Absolutely. We get 2 Wednesdays of creating.
I know. I'm so excited.
Me too.
Although I learned today that Stacey is going to miss this upcoming Saturday.
Yep.
So me and Brittany, I think, are going to be on.
Oh, nice. She's been killing it lately.
Hasn't she? I'm excited.
I'm trying to get her to come do a how'd they do that with me. So she said she just got to work up the courage first. So
yeah, the nice thing about like doing Mod Squad is you don't have to actually be on the camera, like your face.
Yeah.
So I think it's easier.
Ed says that he's painting with his mop. So okay. What skulls are you looking for, Tonya?
I am looking for the skulls. There are 2 places that I've seen that you can get it. Belualith, the bird that she has on her arm, has the skull on it, so it can be the bird.
Gotcha.
Or it was in a weapons pack for Poxus. The Poxus Wave, when it came out, it was in the weapons pack. But
Gotcha.
it's the same head sculpt. It's teeny tiny little bird head sculpt that I am looking for.
And can you say what you're trying to do with it?
So my figure that I'm doing, the Tira, she has 2 of the head sculpts, and I've got 2 of them for on her boots or on her leg armor. She's got 2 of the head sculpts there. But then I didn't realize, but she also has one around her neck on her little jacket cape kind of thing. So I've got the 2 now for her leg armor, but I need the one that is going to go around her neck on the cape.
Gotcha. Looks like, let's see. Kevin Booth said Poxus. I
Yeah,
don't know
the
if Cox is
Pox's way.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Rob Zamora popped in, says, just make sure when you introduce Brittany on the show to introduce her like it's Brittany, bitch. So maybe. Just watch Corey from Casting Cave painting some heads on another channel. Awesome. It's a
Oh,
painting
cool.
night. Except for me, I'm not painting. I'm working.
Well, that's half the job right there.
Yeah.
Getting it ready to paint.
I did finish my D&D character this week, the one that I was working
Oh
on
my
Saturday
gosh.
with Stacy. So I
And that
did do
was
some painting.
amazing.
Yeah, that looked cool.
Amazing. Looks so freaking good, Curtis.
Thank you.
Every time I see one of your customs, I'm like jaw drop, just looking so good.
Well, I appreciate that.
And I don't know if you guys saw it, but did you see Kevin won the Strong Collectors Pop and Swap contest?
Ha! That's awesome.
Yeah. You guys, Strong Collectors had Trevor and Bill, along with them, judging a pop and swap contest, and Kevin ended up winning.
That's awesome.
And then he posted the what he did on the Instagram and on his on the Cabal. So if you get a chance, go look at it. They are amazing.
Is it on the Aslan Creations Instagram?
It is, yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll check that out.
Yeah, it's on the Aslan Creations. The last one that he shows. I mean, it won the entire all the judges voted for it. It was one of the only ones that every judge voted for.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's nice.
Check that out.
Yeah.
These FDM prints, when you cut into them, it's like a honeycomb inside. So I'm trying to fill it up a little bit with hot glue and just try to, so on the sides of the head it doesn't look so jagged and stuff.
Oh yeah. Hey Rob. Yeah, the little bird skull that in either the Poxus wave or it's the same skull as what Beluilith, the bird that she carries on her arm, it's that same skull. Thank you, honey. That's right. Don't forget to hit the like button and follow both channels if you are not already following both channels.
For sure. Let's see if I can use my sculpting tools to move some of this hot glue around. See how successful this is. Never tried it. We missed the birds on Saturday, Tanya.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had like a thing ready to play on YouTube with bird sounds, but we just never got around to it.
Right. But
Well,
we heard it, Curtis, so it was
Yeah,
magical.
yeah. For us, it worked. The
well,
audience just missed out.
Yeah.
it was such a great show. I was able to watch it on Sunday and Monday. I think I had to split it between 2 days, but on Sunday and Monday, and y'all did a great job.
We had a blast. It was
Yeah.
nice.
That was very fun.
The only thing that's difficult is trying to keep up with like comments and stuff. So,
Right. Yeah.
uh,
When you're trying to keep up with comments on both
mhm.
platforms and trying to paint at the same time, it's a lot. Hey, Gina. How are you, dear?
Gina's been doing some painting too.
Mhm.
Yes.
We got everybody creating.
Makes me happy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was thinking about all the different projects I want to get done before Legion's Con, and I'm like, I don't have time.
Yeah, I
I
know what you
mean,
mean.
gee whiz.
No, it'll be here before we know it.
Yeah.
So I had a whiteboard that I had listed like my next projects that I wanted to do, um, but it wasn't really helping with anything because I've got the projects like laid out behind me on a table anyway. So I
Right.
changed it to where now I'm using the whiteboard to write down when I complete a project. And so it's kind of like a little reward system where a little gamification, like every time I complete something, I get to write it on the board. So it's been helping so far. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see if I can keep tricking my brain to keep creating. So
Well, and as many other things as you're doing, Curtis, it's crazy. I mean,
it definitely takes some time management. Like I told Darley the other day, I'm like, I think I need to start like scheduling like on my work calendar, like this is what I'm going to take some time out to do this, review and this whatever, and just so I can kind of keep track of everything.
yeah.
I did finish my Paladin Cleric review, the exploded figure review, just filming it. I still need to edit it and put it together, but should have that out within the next day or two. So
That's awesome.
that's a great figure, by the way. So cool.
Well, I guess we are waiting until February because I am not paying that much money for sinking.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
it's pricey. So
No.
I got lucky enough that somebody sent me one for free. They didn't want to be named, so I won't name them, but I really appreciated it. And I did, spend some time kind of enjoying it, doing the review. But then once everything's done, I'm going to pack it up and send it off to Joe Gonzalez. Because I don't mind waiting for the Kickstarter, but like I know Joe, this like between D&D and Mythic Legions is like his two favorite things. So like he's got to
Right.
have one. So just kind of paying it forward.
That's awful nice. I wanted it, but so many people were like, "Get me one, get me one." And
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, I mean, that's overwhelming. I think it's a little overwhelming to people in the community too. People are like, "Hey, you're going there. Can you pick this up?" I mean,
Yeah.
and I know that sometimes it's okay, but then when you have limits and have to get back in line or you can't do something, then you feel bad. And then, I mean,
Yeah.
there's a whole lot that goes into that. And then, like, I don't know. And then people get upset because you're not able to do it, or, I don't know.
I think if it's something where like you're going to a local con and somebody just needs like an armory night or something, like yeah, that's no problem. But
Right.
if somebody is traveling across country or across the world to get to San Diego and paying for a hotel, and there's a limit of one per person per day, and they're running out within 10 minutes. Like it's just a little hard to expect somebody to pick something up for you in that
Right.
situation. And even like if you're trying to buy it on eBay, like, you know, I don't fault anyone for trying to recoup some of their money for having to go to that, convention. Like that's a lot of money that you had to spend. So
Right.
um, now it's a different situation when you buy a test shot for 100 and before you even have it in hand, you're trying to sell it for 230. That's a little bit different situation.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
No, I agree with that. Yeah.
But it is a very cool figure. I will say that. See Jessom killed the soft goods. They're awesome. I think my favorite thing is the little like book, the little like cleric book on the chain. I think that's my favorite part.
Yeah, I'm super excited to get one, but we're gonna, back the thing in February and try to get one there.
Mm.
So I'm looking forward to that. And then William Huston said those exploded reviews are a great accomplishment. They really are.
Mm-hmm.
Rob says that there's I'm thinking he's talking about one of your birds, the little bird heads. He says there's one on eBay selling for $6 or best offer.
I think that one also was like $10 shipping.
Gotcha.
Or at least the one I saw was like $10 shipping.
And then Gina asked how you're feeling.
I'm doing good. I mean, really surprisingly getting much better and stronger every day. I did find out I probably have to go back into surgery, but I don't know when. And I go tomorrow for my first appointment with the radiologist so they can start me figuring out what like get everything set up for radiology. Again, depending on if I'm going to have surgery or not, I don't know when exactly it's going to start. So,
Gotcha.
But yeah, doing good. I have more stamina. I have more, getting over that surgery just took a while. So,
William says those exploded reviews are a great accomplishment. I don't know about a great accomplishment, but they're definitely a lot of work. I was telling Darlie yesterday, I was like, there's my fingers hurt. It just like breaking everything apart. Benny was talking about the Paladin Cleric, says that's why I didn't bother asking one for one friend asked if I wanted one, but I said I could wait. And Gina says Zolicon flashbacks, half a day at Staples getting mailing boxes. Yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of things for folks.
Yeah.
Benny says, Tanya, you said it was in the Poxus pack. I believe is it the spell effects or the weapons pack?
The weapons pack. It was in the weapons pack.
Gotcha. And then Rob says his cousin got him, he thinks, the second to last one on Saturday morning at San Diego Comic-Con. So that's cool.
That's awesome. Congratulations, Rob. That's fantastic.
So here's the little feet where I added the ball bearings to the front. And now I'm just going to add some more glue and kind of close it up a bit. And then I'll put some green stuff on it to finish it up completely. So
that's awesome.
Just ball bearings are a good way to add a little weight to it.
Yeah.
So. I think Billy saw earlier that I had cut the face out of this hot dog cat that he sent me. I think he was kind of concerned, and then when I told him my idea for putting the head inside of there, he's like, ooh, he's like, I'm inspired. I'm like, yeah, I know you could make a hot dog cat into a costume for anybody.
Right.
Or
That's
you can
cool.
take,
Yeah.
you can take any kind of head and throw it inside there, and it's like, it's just that person in a hot dog cat costume. So, let's see. Dave Morgan says, we just got our hot dog cat in yesterday in the mail. And then Jesse says that weapons pack is $15 on Store Horseman. So,
Oh, I didn't even think about getting it. Yeah.
and then you have all the other weapons too.
Right.
Did you guys end up pick up any test shots?
Yeah, we were able to pick up. I got the Thrace, and I got the Elf Deluxe Builder from War of Aetherblade.
The female or the male?
The female.
Gotcha.
And then Kevin ended up getting the Arakagore and the Thrace as well. I think we weren't like side by side when he was getting it, and he didn't realize I'd picked up both.
Ah, gotcha.
So we'll probably be selling one of the Thraces because we don't need two of them.
I know Schmerber was looking for one.
Okay.
So, yeah, Darla ended up getting two Thraces because
live on air.
Yeah, we she went in and got one, and then there was still stuff available, so she went back to go get a tactics female orc, and when she did, it put the Thrace back in her cart, so she checked out not knowing that it was in there, and checked out with a second one. So then
Oh
yeah, so then we reached out to Jeremy right away, and I was like, hey, can you cancel one of these Thraces? Because like she didn't intentionally try to get two. And so yeah, he found it and canceled it right away and put it back out there, and I guess somebody else got it, which is cool.
That is cool, yeah. Oh, well, I'm glad that she got one because she really wanted the Thrace.
Yeah, she wanted the Thrace, and then I told her just the female orc is a really good one as well. And then I got the male orc and then the shadow orc. So shadow orc grunt.
Yeah, I remember you saying you wanted to do that one because that's the one that you and Jesse revealed.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let this sit here for a second, let his feet dry.
Yeah, I would really like to get Marley next week because that was my first custom.
I don't have anything that I like need from that one. Maybe I don't know. Elijah would be kind of cool. Gideon would be cool. Necronominus would be awesome because that's got the 3 heads.
Right.
But yeah, there's nothing like I have to have. The Red Death would be kind of cool too. That one's nice. So, right.
Yeah, I got to look real close before Saturday and see what's going to all be in there. But, Marley, because that was my first custom, I would really like to have him.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I almost just sliced my finger on the air.
All right, now don't do that.
I know, right?
That would be a first.
Yeah, we get the video taken down for gore. Let's see. Benny says that almost happened to Curtis. Almost happened to Curtis when I went back in. I think
Oh,
he's
the
saying it
same
almost happened
thing.
to
Yeah.
him, Curtis. Gotcha. Yeah. He's gonna pick up the deluxe set, but he just wanted the millwork and Elf. Yeah. The tactics actually last a lot longer than I thought they would. So
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
really have much
Zalona's
interest in the elves, but I almost went and got them just because they were still like sitting. At least the was it the male? One of them was still sitting out there when they raised the limits. So
right. Well, Zalona's flock is the faction that I started collecting and that I love. So I wanted to get the female orc. I mean the female elf because that's my faction.
yeah,
But I also wanted Thrace. So I was able to do both.
very cool. Michael Casper just popped in, says hello.
Hey, Michael.
Congrats on 100 episodes. That was a great show last night.
It was a great show.
Mm-hmm.
We were late to it, but we did get to see the last part.
Although he was talking about which episodes were special episodes, and he didn't say that the Curtis one was a special episode. So I noticed that.
Did he say that the Tonya one was a special episode?
No, I think it was just like the Horseman ones. And Matt Rodriguez for some reason he got a special one, but not Curtis or Tanya. So
Yeah, there's that. Gina said, I got to come up with another swig idea. I'm going to bring last year's swig and the flying monkey. But I need to think about what I want to bring for another swig.
I had no idea on a swig, and then I'm just sitting there getting ready for tonight, and I'm like, what am I going to work on tonight on the show? And then I was like, oh, I should do something with this hot dog cat, and then I was like, wait a minute, what if that's my swig? So that's it for a few minutes.
Yeah, I've got the head sculpt that I'm going to use on my swig coming in.
Nice.
So I will be working on that.
Eric Miller just popped in, says, hey, everyone. Hey, Eric.
Eric. Looks like Brian Carr popped in. Hey, Brian.
Oh, I didn't even see that one. Oh, I got Schmerby in here. Says, congrats to Legion's Lair. Absolutely. Schmerber had their new show last night, Band of Four, which actually they had 5 people on. I was not the 5th person or one of the 4, but it was still okay. No, it was good. They talked some about the role playing game. They talked a lot about movies. It was pretty fun.
Oh, cool. What time does it come on?
I don't know if I thought he said that it was going to be on Wednesdays, but it was on Tuesday last night after the lair. So I don't know what their normal time is going to be. So
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah, but it was fun. They had a segment with Dylan where he worked on some posing. And he did this like really cool Spider-Man pose, like on the arm of another character. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Oh, JMax77. Hey.
I think Jesse just got here. Hey,
Yay.
Jesse.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, Jesse.
Hello.
Merber says, trying to find an open spot, hoping for opposite Legion's Lair every other Tuesday. There you go. How you doing, Jesse?
Oh, I'm
Beauty,
just
beauty.
peachy. That sounded more sarcastic than I meant.
Oh,
it
you're
to.
fine. Schmerber says, hi, Jesse. Hi, Legion's ladies. He doesn't say hi to me. So,
Jesse, how was
Hi,
your
Curtis.
visit with your
Hi.
parents?
It was a visit with my parents.
Well, there you go.
That's about all I had to say about that.
Well, good thing you can come on here and paint afterwards, right?
Yeah.
What you working on tonight, Jesse?
Well, I watched this YouTube video. This chucklehead was like, here's how you paint eyes using ball peen hammer tips or whatever these things are called. So I'm going to give that a try.
It sounds like a yahoo. Ball peen hammer. That's great.
Ball tip stylus. I just couldn't think of the word fast enough. I apologize.
No, you're fine.
Use the smallest one that you got.
I really like them for painting rivets mostly. Like it's just like dot 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 dot. It's like so fast. Let's see. Rob says, I asked if I could be on the show, a segment called Rob Teaches How to Say Fuck Off in 125 Languages, but Greg told me to fuck off in English and said no. Okay. Welcome to the club, Rob. I don't think that's going to be big enough. Maybe get some more. Yeah, exactly what Mark said. That guy with the ball stylus is a hack. Don't watch his videos.
Sorry, I can't search for videos.
Oh, shut up, you stupid watch.
I love when it
Hey,
talks back to
be
you.
nice to your robot overlord before it becomes your robot overlord.
Gotcha. Will do.
New Mountain Dew flavor drops this weekend.
Oh boy.
Only at
What's
Taco
that?
Bell.
Do we know what it is?
It's a new Baja Blast called Midnight, but it's purple and it supposedly has passion fruit added to the Baja flavoring. I don't know what that means, but
Interesting. After we're done with the show today, Darla and I are going to watch a movie tonight. Jesse, you know what we're going to watch?
Angels in the Outfield.
Nope. It is on Netflix, though. The one that we've both been talking about.
Oh, K-pop Demon Hunters.
Yep.
You talked her into watching it?
Well, I don't think she had a problem with watching it anyway. I just didn't think it would be something she was interested in. But then after I watched it, I was like, yeah, this is really good. We should probably watch this together. So I'm gonna watch it again, and she's gonna see it for the first time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What is it called?
K-pop Demon Hunters.
Huh.
It's on Netflix. Jesse, you want to give her the kind of scoop on it?
I mean, the title is 100% accurate. It's about a K-pop girl group who fight off demons to protect the world from being invaded by the demon realm.
Interesting.
do it on the that's a very easy. They pretty much set up the whole story in the first like 5 minutes. It's really, really good.
Me and Brian watched a good movie yesterday. It was called Borderline.
Hmm.
It
Is
has
that
Jack Nicholson's son in it, where he plays like a delusional guy who's like obsessed with this celebrity.
all right? That's sitting a little close to home.
Because you're a celebrity or
No,
delusional.
yeah,
I mean, you might not know this, but we do a little show called Shooting the Shelf, and it's pretty popular. So
I watch it every Sunday.
Every Sunday, 8
Jesse
o'clock.
has to fight people off because of that. So
Yeah.
that is not even remotely a thing.
And I am going to say that if I don't realize that you're changing the time or you're not going to be on, like, I'm really, like, disappointed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, my Sunday is not, Sunday night at 8 o'clock is not complete without watching Shooting the Shell.
No,
we
shucks.
typically keep it the same unless we've got like the European kind of folks on. Usually try to do it a little earlier for them.
Right. Yeah, there have been a couple of times when either you've not had a show or you've done it early, and I was like,
We used to start at
I think
9,
so
and
far there's
then we
only
get.
been one that we haven't done.
Yeah, that was Easter, right?
I think so.
Can't remember.
And I forgave you for that one because Easter, it's important.
Well, I think
Well,
Curtis,
thank
you
you.
were traveling the next week, and I had family in town, or there was something we both had good excuses to skip a week.
Right. Let's see, got a few different ones here. Crom says, I use the ball stylus for the rivets on my Dark Templar artwork like a dream. Very cool. Brian says, Jesse, there is a sing-along version of K-pop Demon Hunter coming to movie theaters. Interesting.
This month, yes, I know. I don't want to be part of the sing-along.
Oh, come on, Jesse.
You don't like musicals?
I mean, I wish I could be a part of the sing-along, but I don't sing good enough to be a part of that.
Schmerber says Jesse is kind of a big deal. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
William says
I'm
I
trying
find
to eat
myself
less.
holding my. He says I find myself holding my breath when I watch someone paint eyes. I've definitely held my breath while I'm painting eyes, but I don't know about watching somebody else paint eyes. That's interesting. Brian says the movie was a lot better than I thought it was going to be. So I will say this, and I've told Jesse this. I watched it because I thought it was going to be terrible. Because sometimes Jesse recommends movies, and listen, this is no shot against Jesse, but Jesse really likes strong female-led movies, and so sometimes I feel like that may bias his opinion on a movie a little bit. And when he said that this one was good, I was like, "There's no way that a movie with that name is any good." So I watched it specifically so that I could then make fun of him later about how bad it was. But I have to say, I was wrong, and it was really good. So, so much so that I think it's my favorite movie this year.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Gonna have to check that out.
I mean,
It's
the fact that
definitely-
it might be my favorite movie this year is pretty impressive, but the fact that I admitted that I'm wrong, that's write that down,
Yeah.
folks. So,
And that means more than Superman, more than How to Train Your Dragon live action, and more than Fantastic Four or any of that
correct.
other stuff. It's like Fantastic Who now? What?
Exactly.
Well, we also just watched Death of a Unicorn.
that was
Have you
fun.
seen that?
Yeah.
It was a little weird.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I mean, Brian watched it with like first because like we weren't sure if like the kids could watch it. So Brian watched it, The Death of a Unicorn one. It was interesting. I didn't mind it. And then we also watched Sinners with what's his name? Michael B.
That's my
Jordan.
number 2 movie this year.
Is it? See, I don't know. It was okay, but it wasn't how I thought it was gonna go. I didn't know that that's the kind of movie it was. Because he didn't give me any background. He
Fair.
just started it, and I'm like, oh.
And because both those movies are so heavily based around the music of the movies, Curtis, that's why when we did the blind or deaf thing, I picked blind.
Okay.
We did on an off-world or something months or a year ago or something where we were like, if we had to pick to be blind or deaf, what would we pick? And everybody else was picking deaf because they wanted to be able to see movies and paint and play with their toys. And I was like, blind. I want to hear stuff.
I'd rather be deaf than blind. But the music was really good in Sinners.
Yeah.
I need to add some of those songs from K-pop Demon Hunter to my Spotify.
Art by Akerman brushes available to members of the Art by Akerman channel.
$1.99.
Say we're all using them.
What's that?
Said we're all using them.
Well, I'm not. I'm not painting right now.
Well, currently you're not using it, but you have them on your desk. I see them.
I do have them on my desk. This is true.
Oh, Gina says makes the paint go on like butter.
Schmerber says Sinners movie of the year. I mean, that's an opinion for sure. They had, all 4 of the 5 people on screen last night all picked it as their best movie so far this year. Joe did not pick because Joe doesn't watch movies. So, which
Because
made
he's
it,
always working.
yeah, it made it hilarious to watch Joe on a, show where they're talking about movies when he doesn't watch movies. So, it was my favorite part is just trying to watch him stay awake.
I would be in Joe's shoes because if I wasn't painting and you guys were just talking about movies, I would be out. I can't remember the last movie I watched.
Yeah, you might need to go to the doctor about that.
Mm. I would say I've probably watched more movies this year than I have like the last 2 or 3 years.
It's been years since I've sat down and watched a movie.
It's been a good year for movies, both in the theater and streaming ones. So
Oh wait, I saw Tom Cruise's new movie. That not the newest, but the like. We went to the movie theater and saw. It's the sequel.
Mission Impossible.
No, the fly.
Maverick.
He was a yeah. We saw that one in the movie theater. That's the last movie I remember watching.
Oh wow.
I was sick, so we were watching stuff. We also have watched all of the Twisted Metal.
Yeah, Twisted Metal's fun.
Yeah, it's good.
It didn't deserve to be as good as it was.
Yeah.
I was like, there's no way this is going to be any good. And I was like, wow, it's actually not bad.
Kevin, is that the last movie? Yeah, Top Gun Maverick. Is that the last movie that I saw? I can't remember.
Yeah,
I know you.
I think the last movie I actually saw in a movie theater though was Wicked. Me and Anya went and saw that. So it's
Cool.
been a while.
Yeah. I just don't. I got better things to do with my time than watch a movie. Well, and not to say that movies aren't great, but it's just I feel like I'm specifically wasting like time when I sit down and watch a movie.
See, to me, it's like transporting me to a different place. Just try to be immersed in it.
And
Forget
I do
about
that
all
with
the
I guess I do
details.
that with books.
Mm,
So
I
yeah.
would if I read.
Yeah, because I read all the time.
I don't know. I've heard you've been slacking a little bit this year.
I'm telling you, 99 books. 99 books at the end of July. It's like, really? I've only read 99 books? I feel like that's slacking.
I haven't even read 99 comic books this year.
99 books this year. That's all I've read.
I haven't even read subtitles from 99 movies this year.
99 books. I was so upset when
I've
I
definitely
counted it.
read 99 YouTube comments, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you probably have.
I've probably made 99 super chats.
I was gonna say, yeah, you.
Where's my color wheel?
Yeah, Kevin confirmed that Maverick was probably the last one you guys saw in theater.
Yeah.
Rob says, last time I went to the movie theaters, there was this guy, I think he was pretty drunk. All of a sudden, he started booing a couple for some odd reason.
Hey. That's not what this show is.
But
That's
that's not
this
the
show.
weird part. The weird was he had mayo all over his face. Ah, you went too far. You crossed the line.
He would never have mayo on his face.
Yeah. Brian Carr says Darla can read books to you. Darla does a lot of audiobooks herself. She's having people read to her. So she's saving her reading for when she has to read like bios and stuff to me. Which was awesome when she read her name in the one.
Oh my god, that was so cool. Yeah, now I will say that I am specifically looking forward to the 2 Legions books that are coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to read those.
I can't wait for Darlin to read them to me too. So
Yes, I will listen to an audiobook in the shower, baby. Absolutely.
I listen to a podcast in the shower, and then if they're live, then I take a picture of me watching their podcast and then send it to them.
Mm-mm.
I like 10 seconds ago when I didn't hear that.
Oh, that's funny.
I think Len's gotten one, Schmerber's gotten one, Latin Legions have gotten one.
Well, they
So
got the whole video.
yeah, well, they were supposed to cut that. Tony was only supposed to use the audio. He's a little cheater. He said, just send me audio. I was like, I don't know how to do that. He's like, all right, well, just send me video and I'll cut out the audio. I'm like, all right, you asked for it.
That was awesome. Whew. Kevin Maboots, 77, 199. I'm with Jesse. Oh, that's funny.
We need Jeremy to do an audiobook. Yeah, an audiobook of the Mythic Legion lore would be great.
Brian said he's building a hallway for Legion's Con. Brian, are you going to sell it before? Because everybody loves your hallways.
I don't know that I've seen his hallways.
He did.
She asked if you were going to sell that before Legion's Con, your hallway. She asked if you were going to sell it before Legion's Con. He said he might pre-sell the bigger ones, so that he doesn't have to come home with them,
Gotcha.
so that we
Yeah,
have more room in the car.
he did a couple of the hallway dios.
I'll
Was
be
it
right back.
March?
He's done a few hallways.
Yeah. They're
This
beautiful.
is he said this is the fourth one.
Yeah. I that prison kind of looking one was freaking amazing.
His dungeon.
His dungeon.
Curtis's internet must have gone wonky again.
He said he would be right back. I don't know.
Oh. Mm-mm.
So Stacy, tell everybody how your boy's doing in the state fair with his ducks.
Well, the county fair.
The county
He's
fair.
yeah, he showed his ducks yesterday and he got third place in his little division.
That's so cool.
So that's why I won't be able to paint on Saturday morning because we will be at the fair selling his ducks. And hopefully he gets lots of money. But I've learned a lot of stuff about ducks this week.
Well, that's good.
And I touched one for the first time because I never touched a duck before.
That's fun.
I'm a city girl.
We watched them slide down the slide at the state fair last weekend.
So these ones are pretty big.
Nobody wants to hear any of my interesting tidbits about ducks, so I'll just say congrats to your son, and I hope you sell
I
all
do.
his
I
ducks.
want to know.
You
Tell
don't.
us about. Yes,
You
I
don't.
do. Why? What is it? I really do. Now I'm
Curtis isn't here, so I can say it. Some ducks have an exploding corkscrew penis,
Oh, interesting.
and the female ducks have also corkscrew, but going in the opposite direction. So ducks aren't very nice.
Interesting. Is
Some.
the kind?
Some.
Does it depend what kind of? I mean, these are the ducks that he has are the Peking ducks. Peking, yeah. I don't know if those do or
I
not.
don't.
I
I
didn't
don't
look.
know. I don't know which ones.
I think they're.
But I see Curtis is coming
These
back,
ones
so
are.
I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop talking about this.
Well, these ones are too young to even see what they are yet. So we're not
Gotcha.
sure what if they're male or female. Which I wouldn't know how to check anyway, but they're still too young to see the plumbing. That was very interesting, and I did want to know that, Jesse. I'm happy you shared that.
Thank you.
All
It's from one of my favorite YouTube channels called True Facts About Animals.
Oh.
Oh boy, I came in at the wrong time.
No. We're done with it.
Yeah, we're done with it.
I had to take off because I was getting a whole bunch of static on my end, and I couldn't figure out what was going on. But I think it's better now. All right, let's see. Check the comments. I'm sure I missed some stuff. Eric Miller says you show ducks. My kids are wanting to possibly show theirs next year.
Yeah, so we don't actually have the ducks at our house. They're at his girlfriend's house. And the only reason he wanted to show the ducks is to make money. And yeah, have a reason to be at the fair the whole entire time with his girlfriend. Since he's still at the fair right now. Tonight's the rough truck, which I'm not sure exactly what that means. I don't know if these trucks just like drive around and like jump over stuff, or I don't know what they do.
Mark says, anyone have tips to keep your paintbrushes from hooking? I would say first off, if they have a happy home life that they're from, like with two loving parents, That'll keep them off the streets like that. So, um, but no, seriously, the best advice would be don't put them face down in your water pot. That would be the best thing I've got. I don't know if you guys have anything else.
And clean your brushes
Yeah.
and
So,
put them back to a point.
Yep.
so if you have the brush cleaner and conditioner both, run them under very, very, very hot water and clean them really, really, really well. And then put your cleaner conditioner on it and bring it into a point and let it sit for a day or so and then wash it out. And then try to use them and see if they will straighten out. If not, they're probably not going to straighten out.
And then just buy some Curtis Akerman brushes.
Mm. And it may sound gross, but the best way to get it to a point is with your mouth. So, sorry.
I am thoroughly disgusted.
Does that mean that you also do that?
No.
Oh,
He does it with the paint still on the brush.
Eric says males have curly drake feathers on their tails. Females are straight feathered. So, okay.
So if your paintbrush curls, it's a boy duck, and if it doesn't, it's a girl duck.
There you go.
All the things we learn when we paint.
Mark says Curtis asked Jesse about the ducks. No, I know Jesse's duck stories, so I don't. Yeah, I'm good.
They're not my personal duck stories. It's from an educational video.
Yeah, he was just educating us.
Yeah. Low Fidelity Custom says, do people normally touch ducks? I'm a city boy. I thought they bit like geese. I don't know.
Well, when they judge them, because like this is how when he showed the ducks, like I get they're supposed to like flip them over, and then the judge comes and like feels up its breasts.
Mm-hmm.
But this one they were still in the cage, and the judge just reached in there and grabbed his breast and checked out how thick he was, and
All right. I suddenly
yeah.
feel like what I said was far less shocking than what I just heard. So
I don't know if that's true, but the judge
Uh,
pretty much feels him up.
Eric Miller says, for the record, he is a brush licker and he can't help it. So,
Well, there you go.
first step is admitting it. So,
First step is admitting it.
Kevin says ducks are tasty.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah, these ducks, even though, so I guess at our fair, like even if when you sell your ducks, the person doesn't actually take the ducks because it's just like businesses buying them. So they'll get to keep the ducks. So they'll go back to his girlfriend's house, and then a little down the road, they'll butcher them and then eat them. And I was like, well, I'd like to come eat one of them because I've had duck before. I liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could eat a duck that I helped raise, though.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't.
Yeah.
It was funny, but we were watching the judging yesterday, me and Anya, and at first they're doing chickens, and like the judge has like this striped apron on, and I'm like, looks like he's about to cook dinner, and I'm like, I'm hungry. And then I had a chicken sandwich.
Hmm. I don't have a problem eating meat, but I don't think I'd be able to eat meat of something that I helped raise or like,
You
especially if
met
I knew its name. Like that
it.
would be, yeah, that wouldn't work.
They don't even have names, so even Anya named them, but I can't remember what she named them.
Eric says absolutely no eating of our animals, just the eggs. So
I did have duck egg ice cream once. That was pretty good.
okay.
Like it was made with duck eggs, not like flavored like duck eggs.
Hmm. I didn't even know eggs went into ice cream at all.
I didn't either.
Oh Lord.
We disappointed Tanya.
Yes, you raise them to eat them. You never worked on a farm or know how that works.
No,
Your
I'm from the
Yeah,
animals.
city, but
no.
I would eat them if I had to.
Oh, I would definitely eat them as long as I
And
didn't
yet,
know them personally.
so duck
I don't
eggs
think
are
I could kill
very
it though.
rich and they're bigger. So, like chicken eggs are usually smaller than duck eggs. So, but duck eggs are very rich. They're very good. And ice cream, those desserts, duck eggs are amazing.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was like way smoother and
Right.
creamier is not the right word, but it was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had duck eggs. I don't know if I really like them as much. I like I like chicken eggs. I like fresh chicken egg. I got an egg dealer.
Egg dealer.
She gives me eggs for free. It's nice. But her chickens have not been laying as many, so I have to get the nasty store eggs.
You know why
Why
they
what?
haven't been
Because it's been
laying
hot?
as many?
Because it's really hot out?
No.
No, because
No.
Wow. Wow. Just
Oh, that was
Oh
funny.
my
just
Jesse,
wow.
that was the most dad joke I've ever heard.
So the reason why they're not laying as much is because the sunlight. With all the rain that we've had lately, there's not as much sunlight. So you want chickens to lay more. You put them in a room with like light. But if they're outside and they're free range and there's not as much light, they're not going to lay as much, which is the reason why they don't lay as much in the wintertime because the light goes away. So, with all the
Mm.
rain and with all the darkness that we've had here this summer, they're not laying as much if they're not getting the same amount of light.
I know this isn't what you're saying, but my mind visualized that as like a cartoon or like a claymation scene where all these chickens are like, you know, too much sun or not enough sun.
Right.
So the farmer like you just hear this like hard cut and like that kind of like door slam sound effect, and all of a sudden the chickens are in this like sleep deprivation chamber with just like lights coming from every direction and they can't close their eyes.
Well,
What is wrong with you?
They don't close their eyes when
things.
it's light out there like that, but they do lay eggs more in the summertime because it has to do with the light.
So the ball stylus thing didn't work for me for eyes, but that's okay.
Yeah, I definitely use it more for rivets than anything else.
But I wanted to try it because you made it look awesome. And I was like, I want to try that. And no, apparently I have to do it the hard way.
Yeah. It's one of those things where people just got to kind of try some different things and see what works for them, you know. I know some people use like Dennis uses like a number one brush, which is like that's ridiculous. I can't even imagine like that's way too big of a brush for me to do eyes with. But then I know some people use like toothpicks and some people use, you know, micro pens and all kinds of different things. So
I might
whatever
have an
works.
Akerman brush that's this good, this small, but I'm using my 000 Winsor Newton brush. But I can say this, after using your brushes, this will be exclusively for eyes, like small eyes.
I think after I've painted a few things now with my brushes, and I think the only thing that the set I feel like is missing, or that I still use another brush for, is a like super tiny dry brush, and for that I use like elf makeup brushes. They're these what is it called? Concealer brush, elf concealer brush, and you can pick them up at Target or Amazon or anything, and they're just like super tiny. So like if I need a dry brush a really small space, I'll use that. But other than that, everything else I've been doing lately has been just with that Akerman paintbrush set. So I feel pretty good that it's the only thing that I can't replicate.
I would like to have one size smaller of the angle brush as well.
Mm,
That's the only other thing that I can think of that I would. I mean, yes, the smaller um, dry brush, but one size smaller of the angle brush would use the crap out of that thing.
gotcha.
This has been my favorite brush. I have used it. Like I'm gonna wear this sucker out.
See, and I was kind of envisioning, and that's part of why I need the smaller dry brush, because I was envisioning using some of those angle brushes kind of as dry brushes for those smaller spaces. But then after you were saying how much you were liking using them, um, and I was kind of watching how you were utilizing, I was like, oh, well, I don't want to ruin them by dry brushing with them. So I'm going to keep those for, the other details, and then just use the elf makeup brush for the little stuff. So thank you, Tanya.
You are welcome, Curtis. I am. Yeah, I really do love these brushes, and I am using them like all the time.
Ooh.
So
I don't know that's going to show up, but that's where I'm at right now with these.
Very cool.
she's pretty cool, Jesse.
Thank you.
I got a few things here. Mark says, Jesse, what is the paint station setup you have? I'd love to see a Jesse paint studio tour video for sure.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Boom. There it is.
Like a lot of things in Jesse's place, it's kind of a situation where only Jesse could utilize that space in the way that he does. I
Thank
don't
you.
know anybody else that would be able to do that.
I think.
Yeah, it is a compliment. You do a lot with a very
With a
very
very
little bit
small
of space.
Yeah, it is amazing.
Collection from floor to ceiling, and yeah, it's pretty crazy.
It is beautiful.
Oh yeah, you guys have both been here.
Yes, we have.
That's not a drink. That is a dirty cup of fungus paint.
You didn't
Not
drink it,
actual
did you?
fungus. It looks like fungus because it's gray.
Low Fidelity Custom says, my friend went to a camp where they had to raise a cow all summer, and then last day they had burgers and found out it was that cow.
Oh.
Spoiler alert, your friend went to Kingsman camp.
Gina says she's trying to learn eyes. Eric says he uses a 0/18 for eyes. I've never even heard of a 0/18. Who even makes that, Eric? Like that's super tiny. William says perhaps you could trim one of those angle brushes. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that. I've
Yeah,
not had luck trying to trim or shape brushes.
don't trim your brushes. That is the worst idea ever.
It's I've tried it a couple times and it's never worked out well for me. So
Never.
better off just getting a new brush.
Amen. Although, if you have Curtis brushes and you're not taking advantage of this angle brush, you are missing out.
I've been collecting some quotes from people to maybe use for the next packaging or even just advertising or something. And I've got that one from you where it says the angle brush alone is worth the price of admission.
Is. I'll stand by my words.
And you could put my quote right next to it. You guys got admission? Although, Curtis, while I'm not the ballpoint thing didn't work the way you painted the eyes, I'm changed up like the whole overall process, and it's turning out much better.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, I don't know if it's turning out better. I'm liking the results better.
Kevin
Truly,
says,
that's all that matters.
I thought that Curtis's brushes were one-use disposables. Please don't do that.
You can just buy more.
Yeah. Eric says Artist Loft Vienna series is my go-to. I've never even heard of that. That sounds super fancy. I'll have to check
Michael's.
that out though. A 0/18 sounds tiny, tiny, tiny.
It's Michael's.
So.
Curtis.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's Michael's name brushes. They're artist. Artist Loft is Michael's brushes.
Gotcha. Well, I'm taking a screenshot of that, so I'll try to look for one of those. Well, we are closing in on 2 hours. Oh no, we got another 30 minutes. Never mind. False alarm. 30-minute warning.
Why are you putting a time limit on fun, Curtis?
So we can paint as long as you want to. I just know that, Tanya's got to get up in the morning and stuff.
Yeah,
Me too. I gotta get up at 4:20.
Stacey and I are getting up at 4:30, 4:20, 4:30.
You have to get up at 4:20, or that's when you're getting up to work out.
You're not going to lay any eggs if you close your eyes and it gets dark.
That's when I'm getting up to work out.
That's not an egg.
Because the class starts at 5.
Barbells.
So
you're not laying any eggs tomorrow.
No, I'm not laying any eggs tomorrow.
Eric said, "Yep, Michael's. They're $6 to $8 each."
Well, that's much more than the Art by Akerman brushes.
But you don't have a 0/18.
This is true.
So there you go.
Yet. No, I probably won't.
Oh, we got version 2s coming?
No.
Not yet.
I will say this 000 brush is probably just like $1 or $2 less expensive than your whole set. So like now that I can put it back on the back burner as just for eyes, that makes me very happy.
Well, that's cool.
Because this is like my third one.
All right. I think I got my sculpting done. J Max says not enough sun for laying eggs at that time of day. That's true. And then
No,
Gluten
not much
Freestyle
sun at
just
that
jumped
time.
in and said, "How's it going, peeps? It is going well."
It doesn't get much better than being able to sit with your friends and paint, for sure.
Mm-hmm. I love these little sanding sticks. They're awesome. Okay, I'm gonna pick your guys' brains while you're here. So I had a gentleman reach out to me, and he was asking about he was having some problems with Aether's wings staying in place, and mine have always been just a little loose. I mean, they're all right if I would get it into a pose and just kind of leave it there, but just a little bit loose. So I tried. Let's see. I think the first thing I tried was just heating up the back adapter and plugging them in really tightly and see if that worked. That did not. Then I thought, well, maybe I'll change out the back adapter because maybe that back adapter was having some problems. So I tried a new back adapter. Still didn't hold. Then I tried heat shrink tubing, which is little like rubberized tubing that you can put on electrical wires. You heat it up. Tried that. That didn't work. Then I tried this medical tape that Joe Vasapolo has recommended for certain joints. Tried this on there. That didn't work. Then I tried this. This is Sally Hansen's Hard as Nails nail polish. Sometimes this will work if you need to tighten up a joint or something. And I tried this, and that didn't work. So I'm at a loss. I was trying to make a video for it. I even reached out to Joe Vasapolo, see if he had any advice. So far, I've not gotten anything back from him. But you guys have any luck kind of tightening up the wings into a back adapter?
Like they're falling out of the back adapter, or they're falling over like
They're
their
either
wing?
falling out or they'll like you'll put them up like this and then they just kind of droop down.
So I don't have a solution for them falling out of the back adapter other than just trying other back adapters. As far as staying up on my unknown one, and maybe my Aether, I used a piece of just like sewing thread that was a color that it would either blend between the wings or just the background I have it in front of. And just basically, you know how like when people like put a tree up in the yard and they want to like make sure it grows straight, so they tie it to like 3 stakes or whatever.
No.
So basically, I just looped it through like one of the holes or something, like where the wings bend in near his head. Somewhere there's holes, and I just basically they're basically tension. It's basically tension against themselves with a piece of thread.
Gotcha.
To keep them up.
Okay.
And well, I've repositioned him, but they've never fell down in the.
It feels like the peg isn't long enough to go deep enough into the back adapter to really make a good connection. Like if you put them into the shoulder place, like where the pauldrons go, they hold just fine. But in the back adapter, it just feels like the peg's not long enough to make a good connection. So, Gluten Freestyle says PR40 will keep them there forever. I don't know what PR40 is. I'm assuming like a glue, which I did my Decebalus. I put the Varg wings in a Decebalus and I did glue those, like just super glued them. But the gentleman that reached out to me said he really didn't want to glue them in place because he wanted to still be able to move them. And so I was trying to find something that was more of a good solution that could still allow it to be articulated. So I'll probably end up just gluing mine just because I don't care, but didn't know if you guys had any luck with that.
I've never done anything like that.
Okay. That one's holding a little bit. Just slowly starts drifting down. All right. Well, Scott, if you're watching, I've tried, but I just don't have an answer for you, sir. Maybe I can keep trying more of this nail polish. It's the only thing I can think of. It's gotten it closer, it's just not quite all the way there. Gluten Freestyle says, I have a very serious question for Curtis. Hit me. Hit me with your best shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot.
Fire away.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. See if I care.
Crumb said he used a toothpick.
I don't. Is that like the 3 seashells from Demolition Man? I don't understand how you would use a toothpick. Please explain as you would a child.
Piece of a toothpick when you peg in the wings. Like put it in at the same time or put it in beforehand?
I mean, I guess if you put one down in with it, it could put enough tension in there that it holds, I guess.
Like a
I don't know.
shim?
Yeah. I don't know if that's the proper pronoun, though.
Okay, if all the movie Batman were in a room together, who would come out as a victor in a free-for-all? They all have prep time.
All the movie Batman? I mean, I'm pretty sure it would be Affleck. He's the biggest badass of the movie ones. That doesn't mean he's the best Batman, but I think he's the biggest badass. So I would say probably Affleck. I don't know what you guys think.
Somebody said Bob from accounting.
Interesting. Okay. Bob is pretty much a badass, so.
Benny said he thought it would be Lego Batman. And Zombie 13 Custom says WTF is going on here.
Just some customizing.
We're painting.
Customizing. Zombie, maybe you have an answer for me. We're just asking these folks. So I had somebody reach out to me having trouble with the Aerothere wings, getting them to stay in place. And I've tried everything that I can think of, from tape, heat shrink tubing, nail polish, pretty much everything I can think of to get them to hold better into a back adapter. Any ideas that you have that would help hold wings into a back adapter? It just feels like the peg isn't long enough. Like it's not long enough to make a good connection. So let me know. Kevin says Adam West. He's got that winning attitude. Now, I don't know if he wins in a fight, but if it was a contest to see who gets the most women in that room, Adam West is definitely winning. So, from what I hear, they had a good time on that set. So,
Oh my.
we'll just leave it at that.
Gross.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm not seeing anything from Zombie. He's either typing or he left us high and dry. We'll see. Kevin says Batgirl was very naughty. That's funny. Benny says, I hear that, Curtis. They had an amazing time. Yeah, it was. I guess it was every night they would go over to the Riddler's house. The what's his name, Frank something. They would go over to his house and have a party pretty much every night. So, Zombie says, so the pegs won't stay in the hole. They keep popping out, or the wings droop over time and pop out. Yes, either way. Mostly drooping and then popping out. But it just feels like there's not a good connection there. And I've tried every kind of trick I can think of, and they work well in the shoulder ports on the torso, but in the back adapter, they just don't want to stay. So let me know. Benny said, yeah, he saw the interview. I'm not sure which interview you're talking about. I've heard it from several sources. Including I think Burt Ward, which was Robin, wrote a book where he talked about it too. So not as bad as those munchkins on Wizard of Oz, though. They were crazy. Alrighty. Is my heat gun cool enough to wrap up? Not quite yet. Whoa. Hot dog cat just went flying. Have you tried a different back adapter on that wing problem? Yeah, I tried 3 different back adapters. Same problem. So same problem.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I did not. I'll try that. And if it was just like a problem for me, like I said, I wouldn't worry about it. I would just super glue it and be done. But I had somebody reach out to me, and I'm like, sure, let me try a few different things. And yeah, no, nothing worked. So now I feel like I've let him down. Gluten Freestyle says, I met the guy who played Robin at a Comic-Con. He really wanted me to buy the DVD set the DVD set they were coming out. Okay. Zombie says, that is perplexing. I haven't heard of this problem, but I don't have mine out on display. I'll look into it, see if I can come up with a solution. Okay. If you think of anything, let me know. Like I said, it's not a problem if you plug it into the torso. I think, I don't know. I think there's just, because the torso, I think, is a little bit harder plastic than the back adapter, maybe, or something. I'm not sure what the problem is, but it'll hold in the torso, but not in the back adapter. So. You guys have a show Thursday with Dirk, right? Is that right?
We do. And if you want to win a set of brushes from Art by Akerman, you'll need to come and watch the show.
Beauty.
Greg can't win.
Yeah. Greg's won enough brushes.
Oh. So he's covered as far as brushes go.
Yeah, he's won twice. Plus, I sent him a bunch of extra from people at the studio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think everybody from the studio pretty much has got one at this point. So, or at least everybody that paints. Because there was a lot more people that paint there than I thought. I thought it was just Sherry, Cameron, and Joe. But apparently there's a lot more than that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. It was news to me.
Yeah.
Either that or the Four Horsemen just scammed me out of a bunch of brushes.
Well, they are pretty awesome.
Kevin says, I met Adam West, Lee Majors, and Audrey Landers at a car show once. Only picture I kept was Audrey Landers. So there you go. With a winky face. Oh, Kevin, you and your winky face. Zombie says, interesting colors on that Mercurian. Tonya just finished a golden Mercurian with red and black accents.
That is very, very cool. I told my son I wanted to do red, white, and blue Mercurian. And he said, cool, the Giants. And then he said, paint this color, and this color, and this color, and this color. And so whatever he said is what I am doing.
Oh, nice.
Because I paint my Mercurians the way that my son tells me to paint them.
Don't take a look at this nightmare fuel that I've got here. It's a robin without a hairpiece. It looks very creepy.
But yeah, I think it's going to turn out really, really good. I'm excited. But Logan hasn't steered me wrong yet. Although the gold, red, and black is probably beautiful.
So red, white, and blue. So he's an Americurian?
He's an Americurian.
Mm-hmm.
Very
He
cool.
is a real Americurian.
So, but thank you. Yeah, I'm having fun with it. I had one and was basing stuff in white, and so I just added this to it and said I'll base him in white. And Logan said, "Oh, you need to do red, white, blue." I said, "Okay," because that's just what I do. Logan says, "Hey, Mom, you need to do this." I'm like, "Okay."
Gluten Freestyle says he just got his in-art Batman and it's amazing. So I've heard good things as far as how it looks, but I do know that Dorklayer had an issue where his like the hip joint had a problem that broke, but I do hear they look fantastic. Kevin says, did you see the Deathstroke on 5K today? I did not. I'm assuming if it's on 5K that it's not a quote unquote Deathstroke, that it's a kind of a third party knockoff Deadstroke, would be my guess. Deathstroke. but I will definitely have to take a look.
Yeah, he prefers to go by Dead Swipe.
So, Stacy, Kevin was looking at new figures that were coming out. New companies were putting out new figures or whatever. And he saw one and started laughing. He's like, Tonya, I am so upset. And I'm like, what do you mean you're so upset? He said, well, you and Stacy aren't doing a toy episode this week, and I really want you to talk about this one. And then he pulled it up and showed it to me, and it was a naked dude's like body, like naked,
Yeah.
like dad
Full
bod,
on naked.
full on naked dad bod body. And he wanted to hear us talk about it on the air.
Nice.
He's like, I'm so disappointed you guys aren't doing it.
That's funny.
There is a there's a Kickstarter going right now that I'm gonna have to send. Kevin, remind me. I need to send you a link to this Kickstarter that's going right now. So
It was hilarious. Kevin was like, man.
Kevin says, "Tell her about his junk."
I mean, is it like very detailed, or is it like a Ken doll?
I don't remember, honestly. It was a water faucet.
Oh,
They put in like a faucet, like a water faucet kind of look.
Like a spigot.
Yeah, a spigot. Karen said
Oh,
weird
that's
ass
funny.
Japanese stuff. Yeah, it was crazy. It was nuts. But yeah, it was a spigot.
interesting.
That's crazy.
But Kevin was really upset that we weren't doing a toy show because he wanted us to talk about that. He said that was fun.
I mean, I can Tanya Harding door clayer if I need to. Just say the word.
Oh, that's funny. But yeah, Kevin was showing me that, and I was laughing, of course. And then, oh, yeah, that was hilarious.
Zombie says, "Nada toys, nada man. I have 2 on pre-order." So there you go.
Oh. There you go.
All right, I think she's done.
Oh, she's cool.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
That is nice.
Benny says, pre-order official licensed LPZZ 112th Deathstroke action figure with pre-order bonus. Well, there you go.
Zombie 13 just said he sent you the link, Curtis.
Oh, nice. J-Max says that he really likes that Jesse, and it gives him World of Warcraft vibes. So,
oh, nice.
I could totally see that. Okay, I'm gonna use a non-Curtis Akerman brush right now because I've got to apply liquid green stuff, and I'm not ruining my brushes with
don't
liquid
ruin your
green
brushes
stuff.
for that. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Coward.
need a crappy brush for that.
Yes, you do. Zombie 13 said, love the green chick, Jesse.
Oh, thank you.
Mm.
At some point in the future, I'm sure people will be sick of hearing about it.
Also, broads don't like to be called chicks.
You don't know her.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's a duck, not a chick, Jesse.
Time to...
Let's see. Kevin said it's okay to use my brushes because they are disposable. Zombie says he didn't want to assume that she was a goblin. I believe she's an orc.
She is a brute scale orc.
Yeah. And Betty says, Tanya, your duck is beautiful. Amazing job.
I'm pretty proud of her, I have to say. She turned out really, really good.
William says, Bird Lady is beautiful, Tanya.
Thank you. Very, very happy with her.
DJRM says, quack.
That's right.
I really love the colors that you got going on yours, Stacy.
I know. Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
Kevin, she
And
needs
it'll
the
look
water
really
slide.
cool, yeah. That decal right there.
Kevin, she needs
No
pull
pressure,
it up.
Kevin.
Pull it towards you. Just yeah, there you go. Kevin, she needs the water slide. We got to get that done. Kevin said that she was super popular in Gothtropolis.
I bet it.
Oh,
It's
I am super proud of her.
Smurfette, you know?
Yeah, she turned out really well. I'm very, very happy with how she turned out.
Very cool. Well, we are getting close to that 2-hour mark. Jesse, you kind of finished yours. Did you want to show that off again real quick?
Oh boy.
That is so cool, Jesse. She's amazing.
Very nice.
So the head and torso are custom pieces. The rest is Legion's altered, handmade or hand cut soft goods.
So Tharnog arms and legs, is that what that is?
Tharnog, yeah, arms, legs, waist piece. Yeah. Essentially a Tharnog with a female torso and head.
And where's
Nice.
the head and torso from?
I got those from Dusk Till Dawn.
Very cool. Stacy, did you want to show off yours?
Well, mine's not put together, but I mean, this is what I worked on today.
Those are cool, Stacy. I can't wait to see it together.
Yeah, I love the colors. It's awesome.
Oh, nice.
Tanya?
Yeah, so again, I finished her. She is Lady Averona mostly, except the bottom of her legs are Thrace, I believe. And then the wings are just a set of wings. I have a lot of sets of wings, but the wings are just a set of wings that I had. And then the head was gifted to me by Corey
Schossenhofer?
Yes. He at Muskecon, he gifted me the head. So I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I had these wings, so the idea started forming in how I was going to put her together, and I'm super super happy with how she came together. And then
Very
I've
cool.
been working on this Mercurian. Like I said, I told my son I had a white base. I was thinking red, white, and blue, and he has designed the colorway for me. So this is the first couple of pieces that I'm putting together for it.
Very
Awesome.
nice.
So I worked on this hot dog cat costume that's going to be for my swig. So it's going to be swig in a hot dog cat costume. So fix the feet, put some ball bearings in there for weight. Did some green stuff around where the face hole is going to be. And then I just started on this robin, which I am converting from the female robin to boy wonder. So early Dick Grayson. And that's really all I got. What about stuff coming up this week? I know you guys got Dirk on Thursday, right?
Yet we've got Dirk on Thursday, and that's going to be such a fun time. I'm so excited to have him on the show. And then Saturday,
New 4 Horsemen retailer too.
Yes, absolutely, new 4 Horsemen retailer, and we're just going to have so much fun. And then Saturday, even though Stacey is not going to make it, I believe Brittany is going to join me on Mod Squad Art Studio on Saturday morning at 9:00. We are going to continue. I'm going to continue painting this, and then see what else we can get into.
Awesome. She is super talented. She's just killing it right now.
She is killing it. Absolutely. Oh, and if you haven't seen it yet, go check out the Strong Collectors. Just yesterday put out a show that they did a pop and swap contest, and Kevin was a part of it, and he made some amazing pop and swaps, and he won. And it was just, that's awesome.
Yeah, great job, Kevin.
Congrats,
That's awesome.
Kevin.
Yeah. Kevin's good people.
He is.
Yeah, go ahead.
Benny, yes, that is a swig. Stacey, you want to tell him what your idea was?
It's my Mod Squad inspired swig. That's why there's so many colors.
Yeah.
Very cool. Jesse, what you got going on this week?
I think Dylan's coming down Friday night, so I don't know, whatever we get up to, shenanigans and whatnot.
Oh, shenanigans are fun.
And by shenanigans, I mean probably gonna go Taco Bell. And
That doesn't sound as fun, but still all right.
hey, we got a new Mountain Dew flavor to test out.
Oh, that's true. That's true. I forgot about that. Well, I did record a exploded figure review for the Paladin Cleric. I need to edit that. Most likely it'll probably drop Thursday if I had to guess. Oh no, it'll drop probably Friday. Sorry. I've also got some stuff to open, so I'll probably have a mail call live some point Friday. And I think that's all I've got going on right now. So just keep trying to customize some stuff for Legion's Con. So
I totally forgot to promote our show Sunday night. We've got Soumya Das from the Legends of Ramayan.
That's cool.
He's looking forward to it because it'll be the last couple hours of the Kickstarter. Well, it won't be over while we're live unless we push it to midnight. But he's getting pretty close. So check those things out on Kickstarter. They look really cool.
I say that we don't turn it off until it's funded. And if that means that we never get off YouTube again, that's fine.
Mm.
What do you think,
I
Jesse?
don't know if I can commit to that, but I like where your head's at.
Nice. Zombie says, am I actually swinging around my Aether by his wings in the wing adapter and they aren't popping out, so I'm stumped. Well, you know what? Show off. I don't know what to tell you. All right. Well, is what it is.
And it is 84 days until intern.
84 days. It's getting close. Getting close, folks.
Not until Legion's Con, until intern.
All right. Well, I think that's about it. You guys have anything else to say to the lovely people out there before we close out the show?
Don't be a dick.
That's true. That's true. Good advice. Don't be a
Yes,
dick.
that is good
we
advice.
would love for you to join us. Please join us Saturday morning. We would love that.
Yep. Yeah, Saturday morning for Mod Squad is a real fun way to start your weekend. Nice, peaceful, serene. Plus, I mean, first off, these ladies are great, but also Brittany this Saturday, she's amazing. So yeah, tune in and see that for sure.
Fun time.
All right. Well, I think that's it, folks. So thanks for watching us. We will be back next Wednesday because Jeremy will be off again. So we'll be back to do some more painting. And until next time, folks, keep creating.